Hey everyone, this is Jackal Trap, and welcome to part 2 of Dark Deception, Chapter 4, Final Thoughts. Last video, we discussed about the first level of Chapter 4, which is the Reaper Nurses level. And today, I'm ending off the first day of 2020 with part 2 of Final Thoughts. Now, in this video, we're discussing about the level I'm most excited for Chapter 4, the Joy Gangs level. Now, let's start off with the music, discussing where each piece of music we'll use in the level. First, Joy Ditty. Now, I think this will be at the very beginning of the level, and they'll be on a small little stage at the beginning of the factory, and they'll be singing to us. And that's what I believe this music is for. Yeah, now on to the next piece. Next, Only the Joyful. Now, I think this is going to be for zones 1 and 2 of the level. Yeah, that's what I believe that this piece of music is going to be for. Zones 1 and 2 of the level. Now, we're gonna... Now let's talk about it. Anyway, on to the next piece of music, which is Feeling Lucky, which I believe is going to be for the elevator part, because it's showing an elevator teaser, and I believe this will be playing when we go up on the elevator, and I also believe it will be for the 3rd zone of the level as well. Because it will be greatly interesting to get in elevators with this kind of music playing. And then go into this 3rd zone. That would be very interesting. Next, Joy Kill. Okay, I believe this is the boss music for this level. Because just listen to it. Doesn't this sound like boss music? Ding, and just And I think that's it for this piece of music. Now onto the last piece of music for the Joy Gang, which is Luck Runs Out. I believe this is the chase theme for the Joy Gang. because it's jumpy enough to be a chase scene. You get it? You know what I mean? It sounds jumpy enough to be the chase theme. Now let's discuss about the level and the enemies and its mechanics. Now, each of the Joy Joy gang, I believe, will have their own abilities. This is a very well-known theory from my friend V-Gamer. Since he's the biggest Dark Deception fan I know, and it sucks that he's not going to make any more videos. Because he's the biggest Dark Deception fan I know. Now let's discuss about... I believe this theory with these. Okay, let's start off with Penny. Penny the chicken will have very bad, hearing, because she's a chicken, but she'll have very good eyesight, because chickens have very good eyesight. Wait, does chickens have bad hearing? I don't know, but all I know is that she'll have good eyesight. Next, Hangry. Hangry will have the best sense of smell. Like, he'll sniff us out. Like, you can hear it in his voice line, for crying out loud. I mean, just listen to this. See? You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Anyway, yeah. That's what I believe what Hangry's gonna have. Now, Lucky. Now, this is a mixture of V-Gamer theory and a theory that I have. What I think is that Lucky will have the best hearing, but that's not the only thing that Lucky's going to do. Lucky's going to give us challenges to do. Because he does say, I never lose. Now let's go back to the voice lines.
You know why they call me Lucky? I never lose.
Voiced by the great Chris J.Alex.
Buddy, the fun's just starting. Jelly.
Anyway, and by challenges, I feel like the more we beat those challenges he gives us, the more angrier he gets. And you want to prove that he will win more and more. And if we lose these challenges, well, we die. Now, let's talk about the location. It is 100% gonna be a factory. Just look at the teasers shown on Glowstick Entertainment's community page and that one Penny the Chicken teaser. That's clearly for a cutscene, and that's confirmed by Nixon that it is. Now, we still believe that Chapter 4 is going to be the hardest chapter, but that doesn't mean all the levels will be equally as hard. Now for the Joy Joy Gangs level, I believe it's going to be the easiest level in Chapter 4, because there's only the 3 of them. Kind of like how Agatha's level is the easiest in Dark Deception, because she's the only enemy. But Joy Joy Gang's level will still be hard because there is more than just one person, but it's only adding just 2 people. And they'll have different mechanics. And here's another reason why I believe it is going to be the easiest level in Chapter 4. Because it will be the first level that will have all the power-ups. Because the voice lines for when you enter the portal for Trigger Teddy's level in Chapter 4, it clearly says that Malik's appearing, and it doesn't say anything about anything blocking the way. So after the George Wiggins level, we won't get any more power-ups. Which makes me theorize that each level that we don't get a power-up from an enemy will be very important, give us very important lore. Now, this will be very, very important.
Who are you talking to?
Now, let's talk more about this later. Now, next video will be, I want to do something special. Since I recently got my friend Lil Wolfie into Dark Deception. So he'll join me in part 3 of Final Thoughts. So, this is the end of the video. See you guys later.